Recording now. Alright, so this is the scroll of silence, and as you can see, it's a very long scroll. It's got a whole lot of documents in there, including signed documents and so forth. These are legal documents that show theft by extortion, conspiracy against rights, conspiracy and restraint of trade. It also shows that I was tortured, and it shows that people have lied in courts, which is perjury, to facilitate the theft by extortion. You want to pull that up further so that we can see? And there are a bunch of court documents. In those court documents are motions, and there are emails, and there are parts of court transcripts, all of which are put into this scroll because by themselves you don't really understand what all happened, but in the totality of it, you see that theft by extortion occurred, inclusive of duress, inclusive of attempted poisoning, which also can be considered attempted murder, since the poisons they tried to justify can drop people dead, but you can't justify poisoning people by lying in court and omitting evidence and fabricating evidence and so on. So here we have the scroll of silence. In the end, you have a couple of images that I created that don't really have anything to do with the scroll, but I had some extra space on this document, or on this roll of paper that needed to be used. I didn't want to waste the paper, so we've got the images in the end. And as you can see, it's a very long document, and I will be going over each panel to describe how they relate to each other and how I can prove, evidentially speaking, that what I say occurred. This is pretty much an affidavit, going to be for an affidavit for court, when I can get into court. The problem is the government sanctioned these lies, and government's not allowed to sanction lying and fabrication of evidence and altering and tampering of evidence, inclusive of tampering of the record. So it has been a 10-year nightmare that this scroll has documented in date and time. There will be other documents that will go along in this video that I'm making, but well, we've got the scroll stretched out from now. I mean, now I'm going to go back inside and go and put this, the computer electronic file up on a movie screen so we can zoom into each and every panel and discuss it in a more, in an easier fashion. Great. Thanks, guys.